Let's look at symmetry of a square. Previously, we have seen symmetry of a rectangle. So, which means we require the 4 points of a square. So, let us say 1 comma 1 and let's say 5 comma 1, 5 comma 1 and let's say uh, 1 comma 6, no 5 and 5 comma 5 and let's say polygon, and we have to provide the corners, right? So we have the, now what are the various lines of symmetry? So one of the lines of symmetry is a plus b divided by 2 comma c plus d divided by 2. So this is one line of symmetry. Another line of symmetry is a plus c divided by 2 comma b plus d divided by 2. Another line of symmetry which was not there in a rectangle is line a comma d. And another line of symmetry is bc. Okay. Now, what else do we require? We require the angle. So let angle is equal to slider 0 to 2 pi in intervals of pi by 20. And now let's see what it has given. Q1 is the name of the polygon. So let's rotate what Q1 by an angle, and the center of this one around this point. Now what is this point going to be? The intersection of this line and this line. So any two lines we can take. So intersect of let's say f comma g, right? Now let's see what happens if I play it. Alignment 1, alignment 2, alignment 3 and the original alignment. So basically you have alignment happening after every pi by 2 interval, right? So that is the rotation. And then now let's do it across. By the way, rotation will be visible, but since we don't have the third dimension, we will not be able to get the feel of the flipping across f, across this line and across this line. So for that we need to go back to the 3D calculator. So let's go there, and unfortunately we'll have to type it again. Now let's not make all of them visible. Let's take it one by one. So let's take the rotation part first. Now we require the axis of rotation. So axis would be the intersection of any of these two lines of symmetry. Intersect f comma g. Okay. Now let's rotate it. Rotate what? Q1 by an angle. Have we specified the angle? No, I have to specify an angle. So angle is equal to slider from 0 to 2 pi at, and interval should be pi by 20. Okay, now we can rotate. Rotate what? Q1 by this angle around the axis. Okay, so let's start it. After every pi by 2, it gets aligned. Okay. So that is rotation. Now, what are the other possibilities? We can flip it horizontally and vertically. Yes. So rotate Q1 by this angle across F, right? So again, let's play this one. So after every pi interval, it will get aligned after every 180 degree. Okay. Now let's again repeat this, but this time we will rotate it across G. So rotate Q1 by this angle across G. So let's play this. Again, the interval is pi after every 180 degree. Okay. Now let's do the next one. What is the other lines of symmetries? We had a line of symmetry which was the diagonal. So let's do that. So rotate Q1 by this angle across the line H. Let's again play this. Aligned. Aligned. Yes. And there was one more angle. Oh, sorry, one more axis line of symmetry. So let's finish off that as well. So rotate Q1 by this angle across I. So let's again play this. Got it? So that is the symmetry of a square. That's it. Bye.